Are you going to talk?
Yeah, hey, are you going to put us back to... There we go. Hey, guys! Welcome! We're early!
Somebody was waiting for us.
This never happens! Hi!
Hello.
Who is it? Who is it? You have to comment so we know who you are.
I was saying nothing tells us.
I've got something special for you.
Oh, okay.
Hey! So we're going to start off with, since we're a little early, I figured we'd start off with some stuff that's not necessarily comic related, but we have a new D&D book. It is actually books. It is a Spelljammer's hobby exclusive set for the Adventures in Space. If you play D&D,
this is the new 5e version for Spelljammers.
So you can play in space.
This is the hobby exclusive pretty cover version, which is the same price as the regular looking ones, just a whole lot prettier. Ow, and it's heavy.
It's very heavy.
It's three books in one set.
Plus the Game Master's mat. But we also have Critical Role Clue. Yay! I'm so excited. I love Clue. It's one of my favorite games. And now it's Critical Role themed. So you just can't get any better than that. Who is seeking revenge? Where will they strike? Which Mighty Nine token will reveal the target? So there you go. Two fun things that aren't necessarily comic related, but that we have them this week. All right, shall we? Don't forget to ask about your comic shop news. Darkwing Duck! Woohoo! Is he getting a new book?
IDW is taking over the publishing of Darkwing and something else. I don't remember what the other title is.
All right, so let's get started. We have 9 Circles. Number 2.
Yeah, I do not remember 9 Circles number 1 coming in.
Okay, well, it's been here. We have 20th Century Men. New number 1 from Image. And we have Igor Cody's variant. And at the end of the 20th century, superheroes, geniuses, madmen, and activists rushed toward World War III. A Soviet iron hero, a superpowered American president, an insane cyborg soldier, an Afghan woman hell-bent on building a better life for her people. These strange yet familiar beings collide in a story that mixes history, politics, and comic book mythology into something totally new. Welcome to 20th Century Men, where the edges of our reality and fiction touch, overlap, and then explode in this extra-length first issue.
We don't have trailers for anything except for one book this week. I didn't have the chance to go hunting them. But if I find trailers for any of these new number 1s, I will post them to our Facebook page if you're one of the folks who
for your edification. Them. Above Snakes.
Number 2?
Also number 2, yes.
I wanted to read this. I haven't had a chance
this one
yet.
Is special order. We have Ant number 4. We have Army of Darkness versus the Reanimator by Tony Fleeks. The cover is, anyway. That book isn't, but the cover is. So we have really only one cover. AXE, Death to the Mutants starts this week.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I think they're only doing... Marvel's doing only one cover for several things. I don't know if it's part of the paper shortage or what exactly.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's kind of strange.
So Avengers 1 million BC. This is a one-shot. The secret origin of Thor is revealed. They are the defenders of the dawn of time, Marvel's first and mightiest legacy heroes, but their greatest secrets have never been revealed until now. Witness the dark events that shatter their ranks, see how their lives come to shape the entire future of the Marvel Universe, and be there for the monumental event that reunites them one last time, the true story of Thor's birth. Ryan Stegman did a prehistoric homage variant. My fave, Scotty Young, did an awesome little group. And Laniel Francis Yu did a variant cover for Rebirthed Miles Morales? Undead Miles Morales?
No, that's Deathlock.
Here lies Miles Morales.
Okay, well, you're right. Okay, not really sure what's going on then. Still looks like Deathlock crawling out of the grave.
I thought it was Cyborg at first. I was like, we did Cyborg cross with Miles Morales. We had a crossover event going on. Barbaric. Axe to Grind, new number 1. Barbaric is from Vault Comics. And we have a Corin Howell variant cover.
Kind of sexy.
And we have a 1 in 5 variant from Hayden Sherman. And a 1 in 10 from Danny.
That's a very fun cover.
Yeah, you know, his axe actually eats people.
I see that.
It's helpful to have a weapon that will help you by eating, you know.
Eating the bad guys?
Yeah.
Sure, they didn't do that glow in the dark. That would have been wicked.
That would have been fun. Batman number 125 has a second printing, which I really like. This is cool. They made the bat shape. The bat symbol is the negative space of this is Batman up here. It's really cool. And there is also a super sexy full art Jorge Jimenez foil 1 in 25 variant.
Yeah, I think it has now been spoken for. At least we had somebody ask if it had been spoken for, and although I have not had a chance to reply yet, it has not. But now you get at least a look at the foil on it. That is a very fun cover of the new villain Failsafe. By the way, if you're not reading Batman, the current Batman story, I strongly recommend it. The first 2 issues have been super great.
That's why we need a second print of number 125.
Mm-hmm.
It's a special order. Batman the Knight is on number 8.
Oh, and number 126 sees the return of a long forgotten, pretty much, by most people, version of Batman.
And there's also a variant cover by Ricardo Federici, which is, I guess it's not special order because that one's not spoken for. We also have the beginning of a series of the Batman One Bad Day one-shots. And this one is The Riddler. The Dark Knight's greatest villains get their greatest stories yet. The Riddler, Two-Face, the Penguin, Mr. Freeze, Catwoman, Bane, Clayface, and Ra's al Ghul. Batman's most iconic villains are all given 64-page prestige format specials that show why they are the greatest villains in all of comics, spearheaded by today's top talent. We begin with Batman One Bad Day, The Riddler, Tom King, and Mitch Gerards. The Eisner Award-winning duo behind Mr. Miracle, The Sheriff of Babylon, and Strange Adventures reunite to dive deep into the mind of Batman's most intellectual foe, the Riddler. The Riddler has killed a man in broad daylight for seemingly no reason, but there's always a reason. The Riddler is always playing a game. There are always rules. Batman will reach his wit's end trying to figure out the Riddler's true motivation in this epic psychological thriller. This is not to be missed. And we have a Jim Lee, Scott Williams, and Alex Sinclair variant cover. We have a David Marquez limited trade dress variant. And a Giuseppe Camoli premium variant. Camoli.
And we've got a quick trailer for y'all. although she gets plenty of coverage, I do have to question, out of all of Batman's top villains, that they didn't include Harley Quinn. But
They did Catwoman. I don't know. They're married.
well, no, they're not, but
They are.
they will be at least sometime, maybe, according to Batman Catwoman.
Batman Superman World's Finest is number 6. And we watched an upcoming. Who was the DC speaker?
We watched or participated in a creator Q&A with Mark Waid.
Mark Waid.
Writer of World's Finest and the spin-off miniseries Batman versus Robin. That'll be coming up shortly.
You want to be reading this because this is going to play into other stuff. So we also have a Terry Dotson cardstock variant cover. I like that one. And then this is the beginning of we should have put with swimsuits because this is Rafa Sandoval's swimsuit issue. There's swimsuit variant issues for a lot of the DC books this week.
I love crypto up there.
Yeah, it's fun. 10 Ton Press brings us a new number 1, Becoming Frankenstein. Have you heard the story about the genius scientist who sought to bring the dead back to life? A shy young lad bullied too. His complex childhood culminating in a brilliant yet distraught mind. Saved too late from such nightmares and fueled by darkness, grave deeds would be committed on his behalf. Once he chose not to escape, becoming an even more daring in his arrogance. Becoming Frankenstein was not easy, and it's even worse for those who stood in his path. Herein lies the story of those who suffered and died with their corpses dissected to help make Victor Frankenstein's dream come true. So it's not becoming Frankenstein's monster, it's actually becoming Frankenstein.
Sounds kind of interesting.
Black Adam is on number 3 of the 12-issue series. Rafa Sandoval and Mark Helms did the cardstock variant cover. And Emmanuel Lupacchino did the swimsuit variant. Seems to me a little dangerous to be playing with lightning while sitting in the tub.
Yeah,
but, what do I know?
Definitely think I wouldn't do it, but I guess if you're Black Lightning, maybe you can get away with it.
It's not black. It's Black Adam.
Black Adam, sorry.
And Raza, who always does gorgeous covers, did a variant cover for this as well.
That is an awesome cover.
That is, I love the it just
the lightning.
Yeah, that's powerful.
And the sun behind it, you just feel like the heat in the air all around.
His eyes are glowing. Yeah, that's
That's wicked.
okay. This one is special order. This is Bloodstained Teeth. Christian Ward does the A covers, and Scott Forbes did the variant cover, which that is a
very scintillating cover.
Hot cover. Did you read The Brother of All Men number 1?
I did not.
Well, The Brother of All Men number 2 is out this week. I have also not read number 1, so I don't know anything about it. Do you?
I do not.
Okay. Well, if you're reading Brother of All Men, tell us about it so we can talk about it fluently when number 3 comes out, because we can't talk about it right now because we haven't read it. Captain Marvel is on number 40, and Juan Figuera and Jesus Albertov have worked together to do this lovely cover, and it says, "That's not her, is it? Where in the world is Carol Danvers?" So Carol Danvers is still missing, and the people are finally figuring out that is not her. We have a variant cover by Nord, which is the Predator variant for this week. Speaking of your vote for the best villain in the DC, Batman's best villain, Catwoman number 46. And Sozamaika did a cardstock variant.
She's the one who has been doing the 1 in 25s that have been just going through the roof. They've switched her over to open order variants. Still just as gorgeous, that's for sure.
I love the little half grin thing. But there's also a Catwoman swimsuit issue by Jeff DeCal. And that is just,
There are plenty of swimsuit covers this week, that's for sure.
It's summer. It's time to celebrate the swimsuit. New number 1 from Wave Blue World is Crash and Troy.
Okay.
Do you have a thing for Crash and Troy? Because
I-
I will read the back. It told me about it.
I do, but where's that at?
What?
That.
I told her it was Chilling Adventures. Okay, I'll find it. I'm assuming it's a Win It or Jinx. Crash and Troy #1, A Wave Blue World. Intergalactic mercenaries Rex Crash Ballard and Troy 3.0 find themselves in hot water after a prison break on Wexia 1 sets free the dictator of Wexia 2. Now they must clean up their mess or find themselves locked up. This means working with Chief Fiona Alvarez of the Earth Defense Forces to recapture Supreme Leader Zhang Jil and stop interplanetary war. No sweat for two pros like Crash and Troy.
Sounds entertaining. While she's looking, we'll go to Crossover 3D. This is a reprint of #1, but with 3D treatment and special 3D glasses for your crossover enjoyment.
That was an awesome series. Is an awesome series.
I was gonna say,
they're
was.
still going on. Is. Okay, so Chilling Adventures brings us Jinx, Grim Fairy Tales. This is a one-shot from Archie Comics. Teenager Jinx Holiday is Riverdale's go-to babysitter. The often unruly kids that she watches over always change, seemingly for the better. The key to her success? Her book of unique fairy tales, all of which tell a moralistic story, usually grim, gruesome ones that frighten the children, with Jinx as the star of each and every one. What sinister, serious lessons will she teach her wards? And the variant cover.
I'm certainly looking forward to these, but I'm all about the horror side of Archie Comics. Well, I'm all about all sides of Archie Comics, but especially the horror side.
Archie Comics. Daredevil, #2, March Checo. And we got a lot of #1 and sold out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Got some more in. Some premium covers we have now for #1.
And we're working on trying to get some regulars for you.
And we have #2 now. So you definitely need to hop on the Daredevil train because it is selling like hotcakes. So,
And this is apparently also legacy number 650 for Daredevil.
woohoo!
Surprised they didn't make a bigger to-do about that.
Pete Woods did the Skrull variant.
It's fun.
And Bill Sienkiewicz?
I say Sienkiewicz, but I'm not.
Sienkiewicz, okay. Did the Predator variant.
Really nice Predator variant there with Elektra.
Yeah. And then Gary Frank did the 1 in 25 incentive variant, which is very classic Daredevil.
That was a nice clean Daredevil there.
Dark Crisis, Young Justice. Max Dunbar did the A cover. This is #3 of 6. And we also have Jorge Corona cardstock variant. Which I like that close up. That's really fun. Dark Spaces Wildfire. This is #2 from IDW. You read this one.
I have not.
You-
It's in
oh,
my
you-
it's in my pile, but
Oh,
I've
we
not
still
actually read
haven't.
it yet.
I haven't read it yet either. I thought you had read it, so I didn't worry about it. I knew I didn't have time to read it, but I thought you had already saw it. I apologize. One of us would have read it if we thought the other one. But yeah, it looks interesting. A group of firefighters. Andrea Sorrentino did the B cover, and Morgan Beam did the C cover. Maria Lovett did the D cover, which we are a big fan of Maria Lovett's work.
Yeah. That book is by Scott Snyder from Death Metal and all that stuff. Batman. So it's one of his creator-owned books.
DC versus Vampires All Out War #2. So we are dragging on the DC Vampire as far as we possibly can. Leslie Lyrics Lee did the variant cover, which I can't decide if Mary Marvel is or is not vampirized.
I don't think she...
Zombicided, zombie,
I
whatever.
didn't think she was, but I can't really tell.
I don't think she's not on this cover. This is the James Stokey 1 in 25 cardstock. She looks very not whatever on there.
Yeah.
Oh, we've missed one because there's a swimsuit issue.
For a definitely vampired
Oh
Wonder
yeah,
Woman.
you see, I love that her skin is smoking. If
Mhm.
you, I love it. It's just the touches. The little touches are really awesome. It really pulls it out. The little drop of blood on her mouth. Yeah, that wasn't her mouth. Her mouth is up here. I was not pointing to her mouth. Oh boy.
Plus,
Okay.
it's hard to tell, but she also has red eyes. I'm
Yeah.
all about a chick with red eyes.
No, that's a really nice cover. Daniel Johnson has done the A cover for Do It Powerball.
Number 3.
Yes. Special order, we have Dune, The Waters of Canley. The Waters of Canley. Yeah, I should know this. I've read all the Dune books. Anyway, and then we have special order Duo, number 4 of the 6-issue miniseries. This is on my list of things that I'm excited to read, and that is because I have already read it because I couldn't wait. And you shouldn't wait either because this is really awesome. Jessica Fong did the B cover, and I love that cover.
That is a very nice cover.
That is really cool. So, Heavy Metal brings us another brand new number 1. Bjorn Barons did the cover, and it is called Entropy. Heavy Metal's event series Entropy arrives from Black Panther and Justice League writer Christopher Priest and rising star artist Montos, with covers by Bjorn Barons, who does King Spawn. Henry Hanks had a good life until he betrayed KAKO, the living embodiment of chaos and misery. With his whole world destroyed, Henry is killed and reborn as the newest herald of Keiko, with the power to destroy entire worlds in his master's name. Best described as Breaking Bad meets Green Lantern, this is the origin story of Heavy Metal's ultimate supervillain. Plus, all issues of Entropy will have a special Breaking Bad homage ratio incentive variant cover. And this is Antonio Fuso's 1 in 25 ratio variant.
1 in 25?
Was it not 1 in 25?
I didn't think so.
Oh, sorry, 1 in 5. Too many numbers in there.
Yep.
1 in 5. Farmhand special order is on number 19. We are always willing to go out and get books for you. Just let us know you want it. Flash number 785. Torrin Clark is doing the A cover, and George Cambadeus is doing the cardstock variant.
Sure, why not?
His name is like this long, y'all. Okay, so this is a new book from, not a new book, Archaea, is that how you say this?
Sure.
Archaia.
They used to be
Archaea.
standalone, and now they're an imprint of Boom.
But it is Flavor Girls. It is number 2. I read number 1. I read it just because I guess I had nothing else to do. I don't know, but I really enjoyed it. I really thought it was fun. It was a new take, kind of like Sailor Moon-esque group of powered individuals. And what happens when you suddenly become one of that group and you what? So they each are like fruit. That's why they're called the Flavor Girls, because
They're fruit flavored?
they're like fruit. Their costumes are like,
Oh,
she's like a pineapple. The
Gotcha.
new girl's a pineapple.
brown chicken, brown pineapple.
You are so bad.
You picked the pineapple character.
That's the new girl. I didn't pick it. She did. Okay. It's here, guys. Guys and gals who play Fortnite. It is here. Yes, they have codes. They all have their own individual codes because they are all sealed, and we have not opened them because we cannot steal the codes because that would defeat the purpose. But it is number 3 of Fortnite versus Marvel Zero War. And Ron Lim did a variant cover because how can you have any Marvel covers without Ron Lim? And Peach Momoko did this gorgeous cover.
A lot of background for
And
a cover.
Carlos Pacheco did a variant cover. And Frank Cho did the 1 in 25 ratio variant. which is fun. The Fortnite characters, are they
I don't
fighting
know.
Venom or is Venom helping them? I'm not sure.
I'm not sure. I don't know who the pink furry
That's a
teddy bear
Fortnite.
is.
That's a
but
Fortnite character.
I almost played Fortnite for that. Anyway,
And then, just so you know, this book is taken, but there is a 1 in 50.
it is the oddest cover for Fortnite, in my
I
opinion.
just think it's gorgeous.
Well, of course it does, because it has Rogue on it.
It's gorgeous. It has Rogue and Gambit.
And it is taken, but if you want it, you can get it. You just have to pay more than she's willing to.
True. True. If you are willing to pay the exorbitant. Okay, so this is not yet on our system or received or anything, but I wanted you to know that it was here. Frank Miller Presents is an ash can that they sent out
To promote the upcoming new publisher that Frank Miller has created called Frank Miller Presents. Their first projects will be a sequel to Ronin, which this has a preview of, as well as a book called Ancient Enemies, written by former DC Comics co-publisher, I guess, Dan DiDio. Hopefully this will be in our system not too much longer, but that's the downside of having a hive mind system sometimes.
Yes. F. Scott Fitzgerald's The Great Gatsby is on number 5. This has been a really well-selling book, a really well-done adaptation. Lots of fans of this particular comic. So it's who is it? Who's doing it? Clover Press. Clover Press is doing it. Grimm has a second printing for number 3. That's a Flaviano cover. Harley Quinn is on number 20. And it says, I can't read. In space, no one can see you die. And Derek Chu, of course, the variant cover. I love this. They're really playing.
Very fun football cover there.
Realize there's a clown in there. Yeah, okay. So Ryan Sook did the homage variant. I'm going to talk about the homage variant a little bit there.
That's an homage to the first appearance of Poison Ivy from a previous issue of Batman. That's all I got.
Is she heroine or villainous? What is her startling secret identity? The $1 million debut of Harley! And Jay Ancletto did the 1 in 25 ratio variant, which I love that she still has Kapow written on her hammer, even in space.
We've also got a couple store exclusives. You can see them on our website and pre-order them there. They should be here shortly, I do hope.
So this is our big push for this week, and we are going to be offering a cool deal for this. I haven't told Derek this yet, but I am creating a cool deal for this book. It's called Heart Eyes, and this is the regular cover. Michael how do you say that name?
I have this light in my face. I can't see anything.
I'm behind the light.
Dialinus? I'm not really sure.
Dialinus? I don't know. Anyway, he did the B cover, the variant cover. And sanity-eating monsters ended humanity. The unlucky few who survived now hide in the cracks of a broken world. And yet, somehow, beneath the graveyard that used to be San Antonio, Rico met Lupe, the girl of his dreams. But how did she get here? And why is she smiling? No one survives out in the street. No one smiles where the monsters lurk. There is also a 1 in 5. And Matt Smith did the 1 in 10. So if you buy all 4 of these covers, I will give you the 1 in 5 at cover price. And I will give you 25% off of the 1 in 10.
All righty. Sounds like a deal.
We also have a 1 in 25, which is creepy.
Super creepy.
Creepy. These are sold. Nope. I think we have one more of these.
We should.
No, these are sold. This is the 1 in 50
By Jenny Frison.
Jenny Frison. These are really sweet. A 1 in 75. And I left the 1 in 100 over there.
Oh, and then there's a foil 1 in 100, which is an all art version of that one. But the foil looks really, really sweet.
It is really sweet.
But as she mentioned, those are already sold to somebody. But I am definitely looking forward to reading this book.
All right, so Banner of War, folks. This is it. This is the finale. Anybody who's not been reading Banner of War, you can read this because I read it because I was curious because I hadn't had a chance to read any of the Banner of War stuff. This is Hulk, number 8, Banner of War, part 5, right? Part 5?
I've lost count.
It's said on there somewhere.
Well, don't worry
No,
about
that's not even the regular cover. Where's the regular cover? It's not here. Oh, well, somewhere there's a regular cover for Hulk that it says it's number part. I don't know where it is. This is the Hellfire Gala variant cover by Russell Dodderman. I'm guessing Hulk number 8 got delayed a little bit, maybe? Because Hellfire Gala was a while ago.
Yeah.
So it must have gotten delayed. But anyway, Torrin Clark did the 1 in 25 ratio variant for that, which is available. That is super fun. I apologize for not having the regular cover. I don't know what happened to it. Iron Cat is on number 3. And Emmanuel Lupacino did the variant cover. And we have one of the books that's on my list for this week is Jimmy's Little Bastards from Aftershocks Comics. This is a, as you can see, oversized sequel to the first book, Jimmy's Bastards. A new generation of bastards is back and bolder than ever. A special 3-issue oversized prestige format miniseries from Jimmy's creators Garth Ennis and Russ Braun. After the shattering events of his last adventure, Jimmy is on extended leave from British intelligence, sliding slowly into middle age with carpet slippers, tragic sweaters, and a cup of cocoa to match. The formerly sexist super spy is even reevaluating his attitude toward women. His daughter Nancy is taking up the slack in fine style, cutting a bloody swath through Regent Rogues Gallery. But a mysterious message starts Jimmy looking into his family's murky past, where he finds a clue to a strange and deadly new danger. Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun.
I'm excited about it. I like spy books. I think they're fun. Justice Warriors is on number 3. Yep, number 3. Knights of the Fifth Dimension is on number 2. And it's got Hey Kids Comics on it. Did you say Knights of the Fifth Dimension is something like
from what I remember, and I haven't had a chance to read number 1 yet, but I definitely want to. It's something along the lines of comic creator had created these characters back when, and now they have sort of come to life and are trying to save the world, kind of thing. And he gets drawn up into it.
All right, so Dynamite has brought us a new number 1 as well, Lady Hell. And since it's Dynamite, there are a whole bunch of covers. So we have Daniel Main. Did we freeze?
Looks like your laptop has decided to take a nap.
But why is it? The camera's messed up. Oh boy. Mike Mahale. Gibo Viganti. Maybe? Nope.
I actually like the starkness of this blue and white cover.
Yeah. And there's a cosplay variant. Which, I mean, how do you cosplay a book that's just come out? But I don't know. But okay. And then there is the Chin FOC bonus.
fun red demon chick.
There we go. All right, maybe. Let's see. Yay! Well, not really.
Kind of, sorta. The Last Shadow Hawk.
I guess that's under L. That's why that's there.
In honor of Image's 30th anniversary, and therefore Shadowhawk's 30th anniversary. And this issue features the first appearance of a new Witchblade as well.
Really?
Mhm.
Ooh, I love Witchblade. Did you pull that for me?
I don't think so.
Hang on just a second. I got to rearrange, folks.
We have a special order. Madballs versus Garbage Pail Kids.
That's the trading card variant, and there's the A cover. This is number 2 of this book. Super fun. Super cool flashback. And then we have number 2 of another, this is a mini series. Number 2 of 3, Man Goat and the Bunny Man. Number 2, Green Eggs and Blam. Jody Tarragona did the variant cover, and then Alfredo Reyes did this fun cover. I love.
Yeah, I really like the strip club cover.
And then there is.
I love this cover most of all.
This is the bestest. Dr. Seuss homage. 1/2/ red/ blue/.
That is an awesome cover, and it is just like the Dr. Seuss homage cover for number 1. It is also going insane on the interwebs, back market.
Guillermo Balbi did the A cover for Metal Society. I'm enjoying this book. It is number 4. And then we have Miss Meow. Miss Meow is captured. Could this be the end?
That's number 3.
It is, of an 8-issue series, and it is for mature readers, in case you didn't know that based on the cover, because look at that.
It's a nice motorcycle.
That's totally what you see, right? Oh, yeah.
Number 1 was
Sarah
actually...
Pacelli. Oop, nope.
I was trying to say about Miss Meow. Number 1 is actually a really good concept. I'm kind of curious to see how it goes. I will admit I wish the writing had been a bit more experienced, but anyways, I enjoyed the first issue a lot.
But you haven't had a chance to read 2 or 3 yet.
I have not.
And you were going to read Death Rage because it came out of that.
Right.
You haven't had a chance to read that either.
I'm definitely curious.
Okay, so then moving back to where I was, didn't mean to jump ahead there. Miss Marvel and Moon Knight. Number 1. It's a one-shot. And Peach Momoko did the variant cover. I like that. I like that Peach Momoko a lot. Declan Shavely also did a variant cover. And if you didn't watch the TV show, you really need to. I thought it was really, really good.
The TV show was really good. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah. Raza has done the cover for New Think. He is really doing some. It is doing some fabulous work.
I've never looked at it. I should look it up. But yeah, I really like this.
Yeah. Marilyn Monroe homage
kind of
hologram
thing.
Yeah, it's really sweet. Nightwing is on number 95. And Jamal Campbell did the cardstock variant.
Very fun.
And Nicola Scott did the swimsuit cardstock variant. He doesn't like it when I get to look at the hot cartoon people. He likes to look at hot cartoon people, but he doesn't like it when I look at hot cartoon people. Raoul Allen is doing the variant covers for the Once and Future bundles. So just like they did with Something's Killing the Children, they have done, this is issues 1 through 6 of Once and Future. It is super, super, super cool. What is...
And I guess the camera's tilted a bit. I hadn't noticed it until right now. I don't know why, but
I guess it is. Yeah,
leaning downhill.
No, it is actually leaning downhill. Because see, it's up on the.
Okay, never mind. That's why it is actually leaning on.
It's on the.
And being as thick as it is, that's why. That's much better. See, now I'm happy. This is happy.
He's smiling on camera, folks. Write this down. It's a blue ribbon day.
Yeah, that's what it is. I keep smiling. How's that? I smiled the whole time. How's that? Is this work
No,
out for you?
stop. Overwatch is on number 2.
Hurts my mouth.
That's because you don't do it enough.
No,
You know, it takes more muscles to smile than it does to frown.
other way around.
Nope.
Yes,
Mark
it takes more
open.
muscles to frown than it does to smile. That's why you don't want to frown. It's more work to frown.
Oh, okay, whatever.
Not
Marco
for my
Fontanelli
face.
did the incentive variant
My
as well.
face is built
1 in 10.
pointing downward. It's impossible to get those to point upwards. See, look at that. That looks ridiculous.
It's because you have that goatee and that mustache. Natasha Altariki did the cover for Potions number 3. I'm really enjoying this story. It's fun. What happens when you get left in charge of the potions stand that your parents run and you really don't want to do anything? Pelosi has done the full art unlockable variant for Mighty Morphin, number 22. I think that's just new cover art. We didn't get it before, and now we have it. Promethe 1313. Sean Martinborough did the variant cover for Promethe. This is number 2.
I've not had a chance to read this, but this was definitely something I was curious about.
Quest Aside. Oops. Bumped it. Quests Aside is number 4 this week, and it is super fun. I won't say anything about being able to read my books early, but yeah, it's super fun.
Instead of working, she's reading her books. While I'm slaving away at work.
I have to work in a comic shop. I have to read books as part of my job. Nakayama has done the A cover for Immortal Red Sonja, and there is some nice little tushy on that cover right there.
I didn't say it.
Joseph Michael, what? I can't appreciate
No, you
good
can.
art?
It's better you do than I do. If I do it, I sound sexist, so feel free.
I mean, she's got a pretty face too,
Hmm.
but that's a nice little
Well, that's
tushy
because
there.
Nakayama did it.
Joseph Michael Linsner has done the variant cover, and he makes blood look sexy. I don't know.
I don't think the guy behind her thinks that, but yeah.
No, he's not having a good day. And Lyrics Lee did this gorgeous cover, which is even sexier in ultraviolet.
Yeah, these ultraviolet covers. I mean, they are. I'll give you they're cheesy, but I like them. I like useless colors. I like it. What can I say?
You love purple,
Well, yeah.
and ultraviolet is purple. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am pleased to say I have finally read the first issue of Sandman. And indeed, the Sandman TV show sticks very close to the original. This is the facsimile edition of Sandman number 1, out this week, and it is good. It is good. I am excited to read more Sandman.
That is an understatement. But if you haven't read it, this is a great way to see if you want to give it a try.
Absolutely.
And of course, we've got the whole series in various and sundry graphic novels and such. So, and if you haven't tried the TV show, you definitely should.
Oh, you need to watch it. Scooby-Doo, where are you?
Right there. Right there.
Raggy, we've got company. But like he's having us for dinner. That was horrible. Anyway, 7 Secrets is on number 3 already.
Yeah.
Really?
I have not had a chance to read this one either, but I love
Wow.
Jay Lee's artwork, so I definitely want to give this a try.
Okay, and so I wondered why it was under L and why it wasn't with this other book, because there's Shadowhawk.
I thought we had more than one cover of Shadowhawk.
Yeah, just 2.
They did,
but yeah.
they did a bunch, but we only it was special order. We can get more if you want one for the first appearance of the new Witchblade or anything. But they did umpteen covers, so it was that's not sealed. I guess I lied. Apparently, this one goes to the shelf. Never mind.
Shirtless Bear Fighter 2. Dun dun dun.
A sequel to
Number
Shirtless
1.
Bear Fighter number 1, or series 1 that came out a couple years ago.
Chris Brenner and Rico Renzi did this variant cover right here. And we have a blank cover. And we have Paulo Rivera's 1 in 10 ratio variant.
I like that cover. That cover.
He's saving someone. Look at him. He's such a hero. Are those koala bears he's fighting now?
Yes, those are koala bears.
They are actually very vicious, guys. If you don't know, koala bears are actually really mean, really vicious. Oh, they are not bears.
They're
are
bears.
not teddy bears.
Oh no, they're not teddy bears.
Silver coin is on issue 13. I'm thinking some really unlucky stuff is going to happen to whoever has the coin in issue 13. At least I hope they did that, because yikes. Yeah, Rosie Gifford did the variant cover. And that she looks very pregnant in that picture, so I'm worried about her with her having the silver coin.
Yeah, really.
Sonic the Hedgehog, number 51. And a variant cover for Sonic. All right, so it's a facsimile week because Amazing Spider-Man annual from 1964. What's special about this annual? This is Mr. Six. Is that their first appearance?
Yes.
Okay. This is the facsimile edition. So if you ever wanted to own or read, because if I owned it, I wouldn't read it. If you ever wanted to read a copy of the 1960, what did I say? Four annual of Amazing Spider-Man, now's your chance to get the facsimile edition. So there you go.
I love the multicolored logo for Spider-Man.
Yeah. Edge of Spider-Verse is back with issue number 2.
Ah, there it is.
Hernanda Souza did the variant cover.
And this has the first appearance of new Spider UK character, which is her there, she there on the whatever, there on the cover.
Oh, so we actually have spider people in different countries in the same universe? Wow. Didn't we always wonder about that, folks?
Why all the superheroes
Why all the superheroes were only in Gotham and wherever the spider, where is he?
New York.
New York, yeah. New
Yeah,
York.
and Marvel was always in New York.
And Zoe Thorogood did the 1 in 10 design variant for your new Spider UK.
And we've also got some store exclusives for this coming in as well, featuring Spider UK.
Oh, so we'll have store exclusives for 1 and 2 for Edge of Spider-Verse. Cool.
Yep.
Yeah, we do have some premium covers for that. Remember, we showed those last week. Car Andrews has done the regular cover for Star Wars The Mandalorian, number 2.
By the way, that reminds me, not Mandalorian, but going back to the exclusive covers, there's a new carousel that we'll be putting on the website, the customer website, hopefully tomorrow, in the center section, shop and store or whatever it says. It will be a limited editions carousel. So we'll put things in there like store exclusives and foreign editions and hard to find books and things like that. So definitely keep an eye out on the customer carousel if you're looking for the more unique kind of stuff.
Okay. Cool. Pull up the notes. Oh, pull up the notes.
Oh, what did I? Oh.
And Giuseppe Camuncolo has done this cool variant cover. And this is the first full appearance of Grogu in the comics. There's also a concept art variant for the show, which I just love. I think that's really cool.
Yeah, I like the
I want a copy of that one.
the sideways full screen approach to it.
Very hip hop cover reminisce.
True. Yeah.
Strange is on number 5. And the question of the day is, back from the dead?
Oh, is that supposed to be Doctor Strange's hand? I wondered whose hand that was supposed to be.
Yeah, they're very black. Okay, how do you pronounce this?
True Cult.
That is not a U.
See how I wrote it for you?
That is
so
a
you
V.
would say it right?
That is a V.
Those are V's. You are correct.
Chavu Colville.
Sure.
Marty Tantanella has been flipping burgers for 15 years. He has no kids, no hobbies, no love of interest, and essentially no life. But what he does have is a plan to change everything. Years of watching the daily rhythms of the neighboring stores has given Marty the idea for a perfect heist. But when he accidentally steals a supernatural weapon from a cult full of violent lunatics, the resulting satanic panic will be way above his minimum wage pay grade. Nothing can prepare you for the coming of True Cult, a deliciously horrifying and hilarious new series from Scott Bryan Wilson, Batman, Gotham Knights, Pennyworth, and Liana Kangas, Star Wars Adventures, She Said Destroy. Is it also the next one?
No, it's not also the next one.
Okay. But Maria Lovett also has done a variant cover for this. And Fabian Lelay has done a variant cover. All of our Ultraman fans. I know when I was teaching Chinese, Ultraman is huge in China. Huge in China.
Huge.
The Mystery of Ultra 7. New number 1. And Nick Roche has done the variant cover. So yeah, anything Ultraman, my kids got all excited about. So Giuseppe Camancoli has done the A cover for Undiscovered Country number 20. And Dustin Yu has done the variant cover. I'm wondering what's going on there.
It looks like it's giant.
It's a really big tentacles to be holding onto a rocket ship.
Definitely.
I'm a little worried about that. Oh. Usagi Yojimbo! Number 30, folks. Number 30. Yes, indeed. And Stan Sakai has done the A cover, but Andy Kuhn has done the 1 in 10 incentive. Charlie Adler and Dave McKay did the cover for Walking Dead. And David Finch and Dave McKay, did the regular cover. That was the variant. They were in the wrong order. Sorry about that. So there you go. That's Walking Dead. Those are special orders. Another special order. We Ride Titans. I love this story. Joshua Hickson has done the variant cover. It's really fun. I really like it. Where Starships Go to Die is on number 3 from Aftershock Comics. And my camera has frozen again. There we go. What did you think of it?
I really enjoyed number 1. I haven't had a chance to read number 2. I definitely want to get caught up and see where it goes. We learned that in number 1, the Confederacy had spaceships. Didn't know. Had no idea that the Confederacy had a space program. See the things you can learn from reading comic books.
Part of the AXE Judgment Day is X-Force number 30. I'm back. And Carlos Magno has done the variant cover. Also part of AXE is X-Men number 13. And this is the new group after Hellfire Gala. They have a new set of X-Men. Arthur Adams did the variant cover.
Very Phoenix.
And Russell Dodderman did the trading card variant. And James Sticco did the Predator variant. And Pepe Larraz did the design incentive variant.
I mean, they're simple. They're not overly artistic or whatever, but I really like the character design variants.
I like them a lot. I think they're really fun.
I like the nice, clean, smooth, not chaotic cover that you get once in a blue moon.
And then we're going back in time to X-Men 92, House of XCII. Number 4. And Amy Reeder did the yearbook variant cover. I love it.
That's a lot of fun.
Look, she's got best hair.
Alrighty then. I would have to disagree with that.
Oh, come on. Her hair actually does the whole...
Yeah. Rogue's 90s hair was not a good look. I do like Gambit's hair.
X-Men Unlimited, not X-Men Legends. X-Men Green.
Did I not? No, I don't make those up. I mean, those are on the invoice that way.
It's X-Men Unlimited.
I'm just telling you, those are on the invoice that way.
An X crossing dangerous lines. When a young X-Men breaks the laws of Krakoa and takes a life, it's up to Wolverine to track down his former student and take her down. But Nature Girl is tired of standing by while humanity destroys her home. Can even Logan quell her fury? Find out as a good girl breaks bad to save the planet. The hit story from Marvel Unlimited comes to print for the first time with exclusive bonus content. Also, we have New Mutants number 28 this week. And that is it for comics this week, ladies and gentlemen. We also have Back Issue, a magazine that is comic related. Of course, it has comic stories in it. And this one is Green Arrow, classic Green Arrow, for issue number 137. In the graphic novels, we have the Mighty Nine Origins of Yasha Norin. Very excited about this. Love Yasha. That's Ashley's character, in case you were curious. We have Echo Lands graphic novel.
The comic book sideways, so the graphic novel is 2.
That's Image Comics.
That's
We have a new graphic novel from Humanoids. It is called Fraternity by John Ellis. Wyatt's roommate has been acting strange ever since he joined that frat. After suffering a tragic loss, Wyatt can't wait for a fresh start away at college. Too bad freshman year isn't at all it's cracked up to be, especially when you're a grieving introvert. If it wasn't for his best friend Jake, Wyatt would never leave his room. But when Jake joins a mysterious fraternity, Wyatt unearths something sinister. Now, Wyatt must fight to save his friend or risk losing him to fraternal damnation. And I'm a little concerned that there's something up with that fraternity beyond just joining.
what does it say below that?
All hail Amanyan, king of the southern gate.
If you notice in the picture there, they are not just your usual frat brothers and sisters. There are some folks wearing animal heads and the like, so something is definitely going on there.
We have a special order graphic novel called Razor Blades, the horror magazine, also from Image, and this is a Tinian. Stories from James Tinian IV, Steve Fox, and many more.
During the COVID shutdown, James Tinian took to writing some short stories and whatnot. He's the creator of Something's Killing the Children and Department of Truth and Nice House on the Lake, and he's currently doing the Sandman miniseries for the Corinthian. Lots of good stuff from James Tinian. This is some of his creator-owned horror stuff here.
We have an actual novel, Squirrel Girl Universe.
Ain't got no pictures.
By Tristan Palmgren. Palmgren?
How do you read it? Ain't got no pictures.
You actually have to read the words, Derek.
Oh, what you mean?
I will demonstrate. Are you ready? Wild cosmic adventure.
Ooh, no, I don't like it.
Squirrel Girl is in a pickle and a jam, a metaphor that mixes about as well as it tastes. She and her friends are lost in outer space, where there is a conspicuous absence of oxygen, and even more troubling, a shortage of squirrels. After hitching a ride on a passing space whale, Squirrel Girl and her trusty companions find themselves on a free merchant space station and on the front line of a looming interstellar war. The stakes have never been so high, and trillions of lives are at risk. Luckily for the universe, Squirrel Girl is here to stand up against the odds and set things right across the galaxy. A Marvel heroine's action novel that is totally out of this world.
I think it would be better with pictures. Think about it. If when you said space whale, we could have seen a picture of a space whale, that would have been really cool. I can't picture a space whale.
Her and her little squirrels running around those. Okay. All right. Well, here is one that is pictures, and I'm sorry, but I don't want to see what Toddler Apocalypse will look like.
No, not apocalypse, just apocalypse.
Toddler Apocalypse. Yes, it is. It's the worst part of trying to survive the apocalypse. You are frickin' kids. Toddler Apocalypse takes all your favorite sci-fi and apocalyptic tropes and illustrates how having your kids would make everything so much harder. Bringing these stories to life is an all-star group of creators with tongues firmly in cheek and hearts on sleeves. featuring George O'Connor, Diana Porter, Leslie Unteletsky, Justin Birch, Alex Cormick, Andrew Crossley, Kath Lobo, Clay McCormick, Matthew Nickerson, Jordi Perez, Fernando Pinto, Jay Sheik, and Ellie Wright. Toddler Apocalypse. Now just think. I want you to just stop and close your eyes and imagine for a moment. It is the apocalypse. And you have toddlers. What do you do? Because I don't want to think about it.
Well, if it's a zombie apocalypse, then zombies get fed.
Oh! Somebody doesn't like children, so, you know. Our anime manga for the week.
I don't admit
Chain
to that on camera. Thank you
Soldier.
very much.
Doesn't like children. Not his own children, just doesn't like children. Jujutsu Kaisen is on number 17.
I love children.
As long as they're not yours
As long as I'm not here.
anymore. As long as he said that under his teeth. You didn't hear him. Rooster Fighter number 1.
I am really curious. That is an awesome artwork of a rooster. I mean, if I read manga, I would read this just because that cover is really. I like that cover a lot. I don't know why.
Okay. How about Toilet Bound Hanakuku?
I don't know anything about the toilet bound. I feel like a toilet bound Hanakuku sometimes, but Hanakukun.
Hanakukan. And
Where does that go?
Zom 100.
Oh.
Bucket List of the Dead. Okay, I'm trying to reach the 3D stuff. We only have 3 things of 3D stuff. One of which we've already had, but is now not damaged. So yay, Harry Potter with Stone. Harry Potter Pop. And we have Ron Weasley. Ron Weasley. Ron Weasley. I'm trying to think of that song, the puppet song. It's fun. But yeah, so Ron is here. Yay! So now we have Harry, Ron, and Hermione in Pops. And for our Avatar fans, we have Sokka in the war paint.
We have Sokka Gavana. That's the way that goes.
Not even close. So there you go, guys. What time is it? Did we finish before we even usually start?
Well, I mean, before we frequently start, yeah. So 7:01.
Look, we finish before we usually start, guys.
So come and see Joetta. No contest or anything. Sorry, but come see Joetta tomorrow.
And buy all 4 copies of Heart Eyes.
Hard Eyes and get a special deal. And I guess that's it. We'll see you later.